Another story I would like to break is the fact that Cory Bernardi and his fellow conservatives, not actually fellow conservatives, but the people that support him as voted, have resigned or left the Liberal Party. I think this is a good thing, but let's discuss the situation. In early February, Cory Bernardi had decided to create his own political party, known as the Australian Conservative. It has over 60,000 online registration, and altogether, the consensus seems to be that Bernardi has betrayed or gone against the very political reality or the political consensus of his party. Um, People say that it won't really matter or affect Australian politics, but as the argument in The Independent goes on to explain, it will. There's a whole list of issues, whether it be from the fact that Bernardi is closing up more with Gina Reinhardt, he's taking a lot of the drive conservatives with him, or the fact that he has generally been in a very strong position of power and will keep his Senate seat for at least another 5.5 years. Altogether, this demonstrates how precocious, not precautious, but precarious Malcolm Turnbull's government is, and how much in control the far right is trying to be within his party. Now, what has caused Bernardi's exodus? Well, first and foremost, we have to remember that Bernardi would never have done this if Malcolm Turnbull remained popular and strong. He would have preferred to remain inside, try to change policy to his suit. And unfortunately, while he did that for the first term or so, there was the Australian people did not really like his policy. Now, being Australia, people don't usually kick out a one-term government, no matter how fractious. The last time I think a one-term government happened was in Gough Whitlam's, the last true left prime minister we ever had, and he was dismissed, not elected out. Now, Bernardi has a lot of think tank in his heartland institution. It's a right-wing. The Heartland Institution is in reality, according to The Independent, a right-wing lobby group largely funded by Tea Party backers, the Koch brothers, and is known to extensively fund climate science deniers in this country, including organizations closely associated with Bernardi. Now, over the past few days, we've also heard threats from George Christensen, I believe, who is also threatened to resign, which, if he does and becomes an independent, will bring this government to only 75 seats, not even enough for a majority. Altogether, nothing will be done then, unless there's a huge consensus. But that's also true because nothing gets past the Senate except for maybe money bills. So what does this mean? So, like I said, what does this mean other than the fact that an extreme or a far right-wing conservative politician has left the Liberal Party? Well, first and foremost, it will also mean that the conservative movement will have a rallying cry, and the liberal and the central right or the right-wing government at the time, known as the Liberal Coalition, will have to try and appease the base, while trying to also appease moderates, which is also very difficult. Furthermore, this is also much more dangerous because it allows other conservatives within the Liberal Party to act out by saying that Malcolm Turnbull has not been liberal enough. Or no, not not economically liberal, but like liberalism, meaning he's not been conservative enough. And this will cause, and I believe that if Bernardi decides to leave, that's his own issue, that's a good thing, that there should be as many parties as possible in Australia, allowing as many groups to voice their concerns and issues. And altogether, we cannot make much more of this situation other than the fact that he's left. Now, though, like I said, it's a good thing, but that also demonstrates the fact that globalism is bad. Globalism is bad for the middle and working classes in developed countries because they're now trying to find solutions outside the two main parties, which have failed them. So altogether, these factors that contributed to Bernardi's exodus have also created the Greens, the other far left party, and etc. So altogether, it's a good thing that he left.